What's going on YouTube? Kevin here with a video review for the IDAPT i4 Universal Charger. Before I begin this review, I want to thank Viviana and the whole crew out there at IDAPT for sending this out to me for review. Go ahead and check out their website, guys. Link will be down below in the description as always. So before I get into really what makes this such a great product, I just kind of want to give you an overview about the outside and what all this thing has to offer. First of all, we have on the top this white plastic here. It is a shiny plastic, but surprisingly scratch resistant. They say that on their website. I didn't really take a key to it or anything sharp to scratch it, but if you just kind of have this sitting on your desk and you just pop your devices on and off, you're not going to get much scratch, just a little bit of dust, which is no big deal. Here we kind of learn why it's called the IDAPT i4. Now that means that it can charge 4 devices simultaneously, but you'll notice that there are only 3 kind of docking stations on this. So first of all, we have these 3 docking stations. Each of these are buttons on the side. You push them, and then this is an interswitchable tip. So IDAPT has made like a lot of adapters for a lot of different devices, and it is crazy how compatible this whole device is, and how future-proof they've made it. It's so awesome and so cool. I'm going to get to that a little bit later, save some of the fun for last, but we have 3 of these. It comes with 6 standard tips, ones that are really common. You have an Apple 30-pin dock connector, you have 2 micro USBs, a mini USB, something for a Samsung phone and a Nokia phone, so you do have a lot of different tips that come standard with it, and a lot of them are ones that you'll probably need if you have an iDevice or if you have a lot of other things like things that you run on a micro USB. It'll be fine with that right out of the box, but if not, you can order custom tips from their website and you can fit it to whatever device you may own. So that's that. We also have a power button here on the top, which you have to plug this in. When you plug it in, you have to push the power button to enable charging, or you can disable charging if you so wish to do so. You can always do that. We have not really much else. We do have a USB port right here though, and this is why it's called i4, because there's 3 on the top and 1 on the side. So in case you either want to charge at a distance, you want to plug in an external USB cable, or if you have a device that runs off a USB but you don't feel like buying the extra tip and you just kind of want to plug it into the side, you can do that too. So that's that. On the bottom, we don't have much. It's, 4 padded feet, kind of standard. I still do have the original plastic wrapping on here because I just kind of want to preserve that as long as possible. And here we have the power port. Again, you have to plug this into the wall, and it does come with a cable. I just don't have it plugged in right now, just so I can, easily turn this around and showcase it to you guys. But that kind of concludes the product tour of the IDAPT i4 Universal Charger. Now we'll go on to the more exciting parts and what makes this product very, very cool. So again, the awesome thing about this charger is that it truly is universal. I have not seen a device that's compatible with so many products as this one is. Now, you might say, okay, it can charge 4 devices simultaneously, and okay, it comes with 6 tips, and you might be able to buy some more, but you probably would never be able to guess how many devices this is compatible with. Try over 4,500, and that is just going to continue to grow. Now, how can this device be so compatible? Well, it has to do with the genius idea of interswitchable tips. Here we have the adapter for an iPod, iPhone, the 30-pin dock connector. You notice that it's removable, and this is a kind of a standard quote-unquote size for the IDAPT i4. You can move all these around, switch them around, whatever. So in the future, when Apple releases the new iPhone 5 or whatever, if I get this out before the iPhone 5 releases, and it has a new dock adapter, which is looking mostly true. It could be either 8, 9 pins. I'm not sure what the number is now. But all IDAPT has to do is create a charging head for that. It reduces their cost and it reduces your cost because you don't have to buy a brand new, charging station. You just have to buy this little tip, which is pure genius. I'm not sure why other companies haven't found this out, but really cool product, and it's just very genius on their part. Great design that, they have interswitchable tips that if you have different devices, or if one day you want to charge something else, or if a friend comes over with their phone and they have the charging tip or you have it, you just pop it on and switch it out, whatever you want to do. So great by design, very genius, and very cool. So now I'm just going to kind of demonstrate how this works. And notice how the LED lights are green. Sorry if you can't see it because of my lighting, but they are green. They turn orangish red when they are charging and the device is charging. My iPhone is not yet full, but when it does turn full, it will turn green. Now, how do you know that? Well, let's pull out this adapter right now. Sometimes with the smaller adapters like the micro USB, it's easier to kind of remove the device, the charging connector from the port, the dock, whatever you want to call it, attach it, and then put it in because the connector is so small. And you'll notice that it is green. This light just turned green, and that's because I made sure that this device was full before I, filmed this video, so I could show you that it does show that it turns green when it's full. Here I have a Droid Razor Max, which is my brother's, not mine, and here's just showing that, it's kind of hard to aim and put the device in. It's still doable, but it's rather hard, and again, it's red because it's not fully charged. And while we're at it, why not throw in a device that charges via USB? We have this external battery pack. So, a very versatile charger, and the great thing about this is that it reduces your cables by so much. Think about having a Medusa of cables, on your desk, and that's what probably a lot of you have. You have a bunch of different cables, one for every single device you have, and it just gets really messy really quickly. Cable management is just a pain. But the IDAPT i4 allows you to charge 4 different devices simultaneously, and it allows you to do it with only one cable and one cable only, and that is the power adapter cable that's running from this into a wall outlet that I have right next to this little recording space. So again, a genius idea, very cool, very awesome, very innovative, very futuristic, and very future-proof, like I mentioned. So again, a very great product for also a very good price. So you guys have been pretty much hearing me say this whole review that this is such a great product. But you might be thinking, well, okay, if it's so great, what are you paying for it? Well, you're going to pay $60 for this. Now, that in itself might sound a little bit steep for something that, just charges 4 devices. But really, it's the convenience you're paying for, and you're also getting a very high quality product on top of that. So the fact that you're getting a high quality product and very convenient cable management is something that I think is worth $60. I think it's worth even a little bit more than that. So, great product. Great price. I would definitely recommend it. Now, there's one thing I wanted to mention before I close this review, and that's the fact that these tips, I'm not sure if you saw it when I was putting the devices on and taking them off, but these wiggle a little bit. Now, actually, they kind of wiggle a lot. But this doesn't damage the IDAPT i4, nor does it damage your device, and that is by design, okay? The spring is made so that, let's say you put your iPhone 4S onto here, okay? Plug it in, no problem. Now, what if you want to take it off? Well, sometimes if you don't take it off straight up, like just straight off like that, then a traditional charger docking station, you might damage, the dock connector on your iPhone. You might damage the thing you're charging it on. But IDAPT i4 has, this great spring kind of wobble thing. Now, your device isn't going to wobble like that naturally. It's going to sit still. But if you take it off at an angle, let's say you kind of pull it back and pull it off, it's not going to damage your device. It's not going to damage the i4. So great genius innovation on their end. So again, you're paying $60 for this very great product. I cannot recommend this more highly, and I am definitely very happy with it. For $60, again, you're getting great cable management, reducing all of your wires, 4 wires down into one single one that you can see runs off the back. And it's just such a great idea, such a great product. Again, cannot recommend it more highly. So this is my video review for the IDAPT i4 Universal Charger. Again, a great portable docking station, very universal, compatible with over 4,500 devices, and all for the price of $60. So great product, real 10 out of 10, thumbs up. Good job, IDAPT. So again, this is my video review for the IDAPT i4 charger. Again, I want to thank Viviana and the whole crew out there at IDAPT for sending this out to me for review. Go ahead and check out the website, guys. Link will be down below in the description as always. Until next time, please feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe for more content in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next video review.